the curses to bring out your identity, to bring out your nationality.
That's right.
Give me Jeremiah 17, verse 4. We're going to show you through the Bible why you think the way you do right now.
Hebrews chapter 7 and verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
It said it is evident. It is fact. There's no fighting the scriptures. He came out of the tribe of Judah, the same tribe you came from. Because in the Bible, he's black, you're black. Now let's go back in history in the Bible, Jeremiah 14 and 2. We're going to see what the Jews look like, because when you see the word Judah, it's short for the word Jew is short for the word Judah. Okay? Read.
Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 2.
Bring it up.
Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
It says Judah's in mourning, and it's talking about the gates, it's talking about the leadership.
They are black unto the ground.
Read that again.
They are black unto the ground.
So way back in history, the Jews were black. You go forward to the book of Revelation, the last book, it identifies Christ as what color? Black.
That's right.
So now, what color are the Jews?
That's
What does that make you? Jew. It makes you an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, which makes you a Jew also. And this Bible is showing you who you are based on the curses to bring out your identity, to bring out your nationality. Give me Jeremiah 17, verse 4. We're going to show you through the Bible why you think the way you do right now, not understanding Christ, not understanding that you're an Israelite, not understanding who you truly are according to the Bible.
Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 4. And now, even as shall discontinue from thine heritage.
It said now you're going to discontinue from your heritage, because remember, we went on cargo slave ships, correct? Now, before this, who were you before you were brought on cargo slave ships? Who were you? You don't know. You have no idea, because through slavery, your brain was restructured, retaught to be what you are now. You recognize yourself as just being black, right? But that's not the case. The case is your heritage, this Bible, the history of this Bible, which actually has everything that pertains to you. It was given to you and no other people on this planet. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Jews of the Bible. Let's go back to Deuteronomy chapter 28. We're going to show you in Deuteronomy 28, it helps you identify who you are so that you can come back to the realization of who you are. All right? So you can come back to the laws of God. Read verse 16, the very first curse.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 16. Cursed shall I be in the city.
Keep going.
And cursed shall I be in the field.
So when you want to go find our people, what neighborhood do you go to? Because it says you're going to be cursed. Remember, cursed is a bad thing, correct? Now, you want to go find your brothers, what part of the neighborhood are you going to go to in order to find the Jews? The black people. Where are you going to find them at? It said cursed in the city. What part of the city are you going to find them? Do you know? Where are you from? Where do you hang out at? Where's your house at? Where's your apartment? Wherever. You're in the hood, right? Where are you going to find the black people then? In the hood, right? You're going to find them in the hood, the barrios, the reservations, because these are the bad parts of the cities that our people would be put in. So if you want to go look, it says, cursed shall thou be in the city. So that if you go to any part of the United States or any part of the world, you're going to find in the hoods what people? That's right, black people. You're going to find Hispanic people. You're going to find Native American people. But very rarely are you going to find the other nations in the hood. Because I'll tell you what, if you do find a white boy or a white woman in the hood, let me tell you the difference between them and you according to the Bible. That white man or white woman could go talk to another person, has a company, a corporation, a white man. That white man could go back and talk to him, hey man, I'm down on my luck. I'm down on my luck. Can you help me out? He will give that white person a job, and within 6, 7, 8 months, that person will lift himself out of the poverty and be back into society. be back as being a member of society, but not you, because you are the last hired and the first fired. But that white man's going to be the first hired, and going to be virtually never fired, because you'll be fired first. Read it again.
Cursed shall I be in the city, and cursed shall I be in the field.
In the field, when you got off them cargo slave ships, hold this for me, my brother, right here. When you got off the slave ships, what were you doing? What were you doing here? You said cursed in the field. What field were you in? Our people. What fields were our people in? Go ahead and say it. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know the cotton field? Through slavery? Okay, the cotton field, the tobacco field, all these different agricultures that took place that the white man owned. You were the slave, right? He owned you. Right. Whatever he said, you will do.
Right.
And in the field, all the crops that he did, you're going to actually harvest them. You're going to pull them out of the ground. You're going to give it to the white man, and the white man is going to distribute amongst his people, and you're going to get the scraps of that. Only enough to keep you alive so that you could go from sunup to sundown, providing for the white man. That's the first curse identified in the Bible. Go to the next curse. Read it down the line. Read it right down the line.
Cursed shall be thy basket in thy store.
Your basket in your store. Whatever business a black man has, it ain't gonna last. Do you know any history about Black Wall Street? Well, in the past, Black Wall Street occurred. Black people at one time, during the earliest part of this century, the last century, they actually created what they called Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa, Oklahoma was thriving. The black people came together. They were unified. And let this thing go by. But the people, the black people, they unified themselves. They started building hospitals, schools, stores. They had a community where the money cycled amongst themselves and nowhere else. Very little money went outside that city. The white man came by, and what's the first thing he seen? He seen opportunity to destroy you again. What they did was they literally bombed it. Murdered, came in killing everybody so that you would not prosper. But the reason why you weren't able to fend it off is because we didn't keep the laws of God. Because that is the curse of what it's speaking about. You will not prosper in any of your ways to actually bring your people back out of poverty. Read the next curse.
Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land.
This is the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land. Curse. So it's generational. When you have children, they're going to be born into the same situation you're in. You're not going to be able to get out of this. It's a cycle. Until you break that cycle, it's going to be like a ring. It's going to continue on. Give me second Ezra really quick. 5 and verse 42. We're going to come right back to Deuteronomy 28. But we're going to try to explain to you that this cycle of death, this cycle of curses are not going to go away until you get yourself right and you teach your children also, so we can put the brakes on these curses. Read.
2 Ezra chapter 5 and verse 42. Bring it on. And he said unto me, I will liken my judgment unto a ring.
He said, I'm going to liken my judgment unto a ring. Like a ring. It goes round and round, never ending. Read.
Like as there is no slackness of the last, even so there is no swiftness of the first.
There's no lackness of the last curse. No. From generation to generation, your children are going to go through the same punishments you did, and you're going through the same punishment as your father, to his father, to his father, all the way back to slavery. Because why? Remember we read in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15, it said, cursed if you're not going to obey the laws. Remember, we mentioned before, when you watch the movies where Moses went in and talked to the Pharaoh and said, hey, let my people go, guess who are the people? Guess who those people are? They're the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's the true people of the book.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.